they have put dry ice in there, and
What is it they do when they're doing the extreme overclocking stuff? It's liquid nitrogen or
liquid nitrogen,
or frozen nitrogen.
Yeah.
And they get the thing up to, I don't know, 20 gigahertz for 30 seconds maybe.
Well, see, I don't think that quite applies to within the context of this competition.
It does not, unless you've got a hellacious supply of it.
Maybe we'll get sponsored by a liquid nitrogen company.
Yes. Are we ready?
We are.
Are they awake back there? Are they going to, talk?
We're doing an interview right now.
There you go. Okay, that's nice. This would be like a nice Christmas card. Send to your moms. Okay. Team Oklahoma, Team Sooner, welcome to the world of high-stakes student clustering. Welcome.
Hi.
So, thanks. Yeah, okay. So, what's it like? How's it feel?
Feels good. We're excited.
Into the microphone.
What?
If you talk into the mic, there you go.
Talking to the microphone?
Not quite that low, but yeah.
Not that quite low? All right.
Yeah,
well,
yeah. And
I
pass
think
it along if somebody else wants to say something.
I'm very excited. Passing it along.
It's stressful, but exciting all at the same time. I mean, we've never done it before, so we didn't really know what to expect.
This is pure adrenaline.
It's absolutely.
Yes.
SC is very challenging, but it's definitely the best time of the year. Love to come here. You get the best of both worlds, best of work, best of partying.
This is the granddaddy of all student clustering bowl games. This is the Rose Bowl of student clustering. And once it gets in your blood, you'll live for it.
Yeah.
This will be all you live for.
Probably.
You feel that? Are you feeling
Yeah,
it?
I do. Like, you see a lot of other people doing the same thing, but they have so much view on other stuff too, and you bringing your own view to this big world, I guess.
You're new. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm just going to reiterate excitement and stress.
Yes.
Those are
That's
the
what
major
it's supposed to
players
be.
emotionally here.
It's a 48-hour grueling marathon. Of pain,
third that.
sweat, clustering, applications,
Lots
tears,
of them.
sometimes tears, no sleep. Yeah. What do you think?
It's like similar to graduate school, you don't sleep, a lot of work, stress. It's like graduate school and an undergrad,
And you hear that siren going off?
Yeah, no, it's like
It's a
the
siren.
police coming to get me and take me to the hospital or what?
It's a siren of shame because somebody went over 3,000 watts.
Oh, you do?
We
Yeah.
all our going over out of the way before they
Yeah.
installed the siren.
Yeah.
Good. That's a good way to do it. You can ride the siren too. Stay just under the siren threshold. Now we got to take a look at what you're running here. This is some pretty cool stuff. It's not the first time we've seen liquid cooling, but how did this come about? Who's going to talk? Take us through this.
So, what we're running here is mineral oil submersion cooling. It's a full 42 UREC, sponsored by Green Revolution Cooling, and our cluster equipment is sponsored by Dell. Let's see.
But you're only running, what,
Five
nodes?
nodes, that is correct.
But
There
you're
is
in
a
a-
reason for that.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, since the goal of the competition is to get, ultimately the bottom line is best flops per watt, we figured if we eliminate the cost of cooling, we can use that power for more computational resources.
Okay.
So ultimately, that's what we did. You mentioned that there was another team that did that. That is true. I think it was 2 years or 3 years ago.
Yeah, University of Texas used this stuff.
But they had a half rack, and I can only assume that they still had to run the pump. As you can
They
see,
did.
there's the pump slash
Radiator?
heat dissipator kind of deal. There's a radiator on the side, and their pump equipment on the inside. At full blast, it burns about 1.5 kilowatts of power, but you can actually run it as low as 50 watts. The way we got it set up right now, we don't have to run it at all. So
Because your reservoir is so big.
we're at 34.5 watts. Since we got the big tank, we talked it over with the guys at GRC, and they said that this should give us about 10 hours of thermal ride through with the configuration that we have, and by not having to spend any power on cooling, we basically got an extra node.
Okay, so you're are you really technically overclocking the other
We
nodes? Or you just don't have to
technically-
throttle them.
We technically are overclocking. So from
Good.
what I understand, most teams don't run turbo boost and all that good stuff. We actually have turbo boost enabled, and
And
it's
you're not
actually
getting close to the limit on power.
we get without cooling running, we get within 100 or 150 watts
Of the 3,000 watt limit.
on one of the PDUs.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
because it's rated
Yeah,
by the
it's-
PDU.
yeah,
So
it's split.
and then we can use that extra power to actually turn on the pump just a little bit to get the oil circulating.
Okay.
And that will get the temperatures down lower and allow for more turbo boost.
How'd you do on your Linpack run? You feel good about that?
We feel like we could do better. We only got the equipment about 4 weeks ago, so this is
Okay.
this is an early alpha stage of the cluster. This is our first time competing.
So
This is our most of our first time doing high performance computing to begin with.
Of course.
So
And first time in any big time student cluster competition.
right. So I think
this is
we did
alpha?
pretty well for
Oh yeah,
for
yeah.
our first try. So we're excited to come back maybe next year.
So this is a multi-year, perhaps multi-generational effort
Perhaps
for Oklahoma
perhaps.
to humble the University of Texas.
I mean, that's bound to happen.
Trying to build a franchise here.
Really, you're building a dynasty.
Right.
Okay, excellent. Well, good stuff. You guys want to say hi to Mom at home or anything? No. Anybody want to give a
I'll say
shout
hi
out?
later.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. We'll be checking back to see how you guys are doing. Good system. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.